So you see I'm about to start a video and you decide she wants to shit. You're nasty. And you stink. Yes, you do. The disrespect, son. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a labor and delivery story time. I didn't really record the whole process leading up to when I had my son due to the fact that it was too much going on. So if you would like to know and get some video footage of the day that I went into labor, then keep on watching.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah. 6, so 9, so 6, so 9, so 9.
So it all started on May 9th. That's when I had my last appointment. I was 38 weeks. And I went in for my appointment. You know, they asked me if I want to get my cervix checked. I said yes. So they checked my cervix, and my doctor told me that she was like, oh, you're 100% effaced and you're 2 centimeters dilated. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, like, good. I've been working hard to get dilated because at first I wasn't having sex, for one. So I was scared that I wasn't dilating enough. And I was not trying to be in labor all night. That's just 10 hours. I was not trying to be in labor that long. So what I did was take primrose oil pills, and you could take up to, I think it's 2,000 milligrams a day. So I would take 2 orally and 2 vaginally in the morning and at night. So I'm assuming that that's what helped me dilate and help soften my cervix. So that was Thursday. And then when I left that appointment, when she checked my cervix, I started having contractions, and my contractions was like 30 minutes to an hour apart. But everybody, I called my aunt, you know, because I wanted my aunt to be there. And I told my dad, because he went with me to my appointment, I was like, something not right. Like, I can't walk. I'm getting all these bad cramps. And they was just like, no, you're being dramatic. They check your cervix, you know. You thinking about it too much. And I'm like, no, Daddy, this is different. No, it didn't hurt when she checked my cervix. But now, a bitch can't walk. So she must have did something. Like, something's going to happen. So in my head, I'm thinking, bitch, you're going in labor tonight. On the 9th. So I was like, okay, you need to finish your hair. So I was putting box braids in my hair, y'all. The whole time I was putting the box braids in my hair, I was just having the contractions was bad. And everybody in the house thought that they were Braxton Hicks. And I was like, no, I know what Braxton Hicks feel like. These are totally different. So around like 11:30, 12 o'clock in the morning, it started getting to the point where they, instead of being 30 minutes to an hour, they were like 10 minutes apart. So I was like, okay, I need to get some rest because I don't think I'm going to make it through the night with these contractions. So I told my mom, and she was like, well, just time them if they get any worse. And they definitely got worse. So around like 2:30 a.m., which is technically the morning of the 10th, that Friday, they started to be between 5 to 10 minutes apart. About 3:30, they got to the point where they was 2 to 4 minutes apart. So I was like, okay, wait a minute. At this point, I'm like bouncing up and down, teeter-tottering. I'm standing up, wobbling back and forth, you know, thrusting my hips, everything they teach you to do. And I went there, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm having contractions. And she's like, well, do you think they're bad? I was like, well, I want to wait a little bit longer. So at this point, it's like 3:30. So I'm laying in bed, I get another contraction. Now, meanwhile, the whole time I'm timing these, the thing kept telling me, the app kept telling me, take your ass to the hospital. And I was just like, no, I don't want to go to the hospital yet. I'm not trying to get sent home. Like, what if this is his fault? I go downstairs because I thought I had to use the bathroom because I thought I peed on myself. And I didn't pee on myself. My mucus plug came out. So I said, okay, let me go wake my mom up. So I woke my mom up, and in the middle of me talking to her, another gush came out. So I go downstairs, more of my mucus plug came out, and then I had a contraction, and then my water broke. So I was like, yeah, we gotta go. So it took me forever to get to the car because at this point my contractions was like literally about 3 minutes apart at this time, and they were consistent, like 3 minutes on the dot I was having another contraction. So we get to the hospital, and They check me. I'm in triage. They check me. She's like, oh, you're definitely not going anywhere, because the whole time that I'm standing up, I'm having contractions, and it's just like a show. You know, it was a show. There was shit everywhere. There was stuff all on the floor. I'm like, y'all, you can't be sending me home. Like, I have to be. So they confirmed it. She was like, yeah, you're 4 centimeters dilated. You know, we're going to keep in processing you, because I couldn't fill out my paperwork. So my mom had to answer all my questions. And I get back to the room. So by the time we get checked in and stuff, I say it was roughly around 5 a.m. So I get in the room and I asked them for Nubane. Now, I was going for a natural birth, but my mom told me that she used Nubane, which is a medication that helps take the edge off a little bit, like it helps you relax. So I took that, and it only lasts like 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, but I needed something to help me maintain my breathing, because every time I would get a contraction, I was in the midst of passing out and throwing up. So I'm like, okay, this is barely working. After 15 minutes, I'm back dying again. So I just like thug it out. After my second dose, I was like, I'm not getting any more. So around like 8:30, at that point, me breathing through them and me twisting and turning was not working, because I didn't have contractions in my back. I felt like I was having them in my legs. So like the only place I felt them was in my legs, and it was so uncomfortable. It felt like my legs needed to be moving. So my dad hopped up and he was like, no, somebody need to come check my baby. Like, I'm in there hollering, because at this point I can't take him no more. So my midwife comes in and she checks, and she was like, oh, you're about 8.5. And that was at 8:30. So like 3.5 hours had passed, and I had jumped from 4 to 8.5. So they was like, well, do you want to use the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, I'll use the bathroom. Whole way to the bathroom, and it's right there, literally right there. I had 2 contractions. In the bathroom, I had 3. And I think the nurses knew that I was more than 8.5, because when I was in there, I remember them whispering to my mom something. And she came in and was like, baby, you got to get out of here, or you're going to have your son in this damn bathroom. So I'm getting up, and they asked me, did I want to get back on the bed? Did I want to walk around, or did I want to get on the ball? So I was like, you know what? I'll just get on the ball, because I was tired of laying down. Y'all don't know what happened when I got on that ball. It just felt like gravity was just yanking my son out. I was like, oh God, you trying to take me out right now. That's how I felt. So I had about 3 contractions on the ball, and then I was like, I have to push. This is too much pressure. I think his head is coming out at this point. It's too much fluid flowing. So my midwife, I loved her. She was the bomb. She was pretty much like, I'm not doing anything until you tell me what you want done. So I was like, okay, that works. So when I told her I needed to push, they helped me on the bed, and then she told me to lay on my side, because she felt like that would help me better due to the fact that I was uncomfortable laying on my back. So I laid on my side, and that's when I began to start pushing.
Don't forget to breathe.
Stop, Diamond.
Hands. Look at me, Diamond. Okay. Stop.
His head is out, knee.
You got it, baby. You getting him out.
Diamond, listen.
Help me with your baby now. Okay. Push down a little bit. Too much pressure. I know.
Diamond, his head's out, Diamond.
Oh my God.
He's here.
Okay, my ears hurt now. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm still snapping every move, Diamond. Every move, skin to skin, every move, I'm snapping. You all right? Grab him, Diamond.
Look at him.
After he came out, I was only pushing for about like a minute and like maybe 30 seconds, and he came out really, really fast. And he was so little and so tiny.
Come on, do it again so I can get my dimple. Is he coming up now?
That's fine. That's good.
There you go. I got that dimple on video. Need y'all.
Okay.
Number 8. I open my eyes over here. Hi, Mama. Say hi. I want to say hi to my mama over here. Hi, Mama. I got my eyes open, Mama. I got my eyes, Grandma. Look at me. We get the video with him open his eyes for the first time, Grandma.
Oh, look at that twinkle in his eye.
Already. Hi, y'all.
I can't believe I just had a whole baby.
Girl.
Diamond got the phone. Do it now. I know.
You know I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till you got him home, and then I'm gonna be like, Niece, you need to watch this.
What you about to do?
All of it.
Oh, okay.
Hi. I got my.
All right.
How you
Look like you.
You better not cry over here.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. You better not now. I said don't do it. I got my eyes open over here. What's them things on y'all face over here?
Congratulations. She said, crap, I need it.
I don't know where she is, man. I do know where she is. I just don't think she's gonna. She's not gonna let us down. Yeah, here she is right here.
Y'all, I tried to cry, but it didn't work. It was like a hurling type of cry, but no tears was flowing. I don't know, my emotions was everywhere. But after I had him, it was just like this big ass relief. Like, whew. I didn't feel the afterbirth. I just know after I had him, they did what they had to do with him. I got me some breakfast, and my breakfast was bomb. And I think I was in the hospital for like 3 days, and we got out exactly on Mother's Day. So Mother's Day will always, you know, mean something to me. And yeah, that's the story time about me and my baby. I would show him, but he went to go get his ears pierced with my daddy, so maybe I'll show him in another video. But yeah, guys, so that's the story time on my labor and delivery. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share. Let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Bye-bye.
I'm on some pimp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit, I'm in my bag, bitch, I'm on your ass, bitch, I'm in that.